Oh boy, third time is the charm. I'm gonna have to remove those live streams. I hate having live streams that just end drastically. But yeah, third time is a charm. Behind this stream. So yeah, I was having a little bit of a rant there about a stupid situation that happened. I'm gonna wait for people to find the stream again, and I will explain the ending of the story, right? Because yeah. Hey, sorry, but I'm on Prism and I've given up on a vertical stream because, to be honest, I don't like it. And hey, I want to do what I like, not what YouTube tells me that I want to do. Although maybe I should give it another go in the future, but not today. So we're backish to where we started. Oh my god, what the heck? Okay, this time we're going in the right direction. Fukuoka. Oh, smells so good. Smells so good. Will people find my stream? I feel like giving up sometimes. When this happens, I sometimes feel that it's a sign for me to just get back to the hotel ASAP and relax. So hopefully people will come back and chat. This is the last time that I stream. If it breaks this time round, then I'm not gonna stream again because I don't want to bug people with notifications. And every time that I stream, it sends out a notification, and I don't think that's cool. So I apologize if you've received 2 or 3 notifications. Hey guys, I apologize if you received like 2 or 3 notifications as a result of my streams breaking earlier on. So this is going to be the last time. If anything happens, I won't stream I'll just end the stream and I won't do it again because I just don't want to bug people with. Here in the chat, who's here? Diangle was saying Karen, Japanese Karen. There's a rule that is rules above common sense. I like that rule. Well, I don't like that rule, but it makes sense. If you're in Japan, it makes sense, you know. But in this case, I don't know if you're there. It takes a little bit of time. It takes like a minute or 2 for the chat to sort of catch up, I've noticed. So I'm just gonna wait to continue my rant. I don't usually rant. I'm not a negative person usually, you know, guys. But I've got to be real, you know. If something shit happens to me, then I'm gonna say it, right? I'm not gonna be sugarcoating things either. I mean, sometimes I turn a blind eye to certain things, but I ain't gonna be sugarcoating things. Oh, by the way, this is where I had the ramen before. There. So yummy. I didn't get a notification. It was just chance I saw you were streaming. you so much. But I know what it's like getting silly notifications, you know. Yeah, as I was saying, I like my channel to be positive. I like my channel, but I also like my channel to be real. You know, like, seriously. Things happen as a tourist, and I want to be that representative, that person that if something happens, I can actually, you know, like share. Or if it happens to you, you don't feel like you're alone, you know? So, Anthony Moreno, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu, konbanwa for me, but or konnichiwa for some of you, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, okay. Japanese Karen. So, Daingo, thank you for making me feel better, because I know when I know when things, you know, when I know when there's a miscommunication, and I know when I'm being targeted. And in this case, you know, I felt it. I felt it. There was no reason. I wasn't using the camera. It was off. It was by my side. I hadn't been using it for 10 minutes by this point. And I know when I'm being targeted for no reason. And it doesn't happen too often as a tourist myself. It's not the first time, but I've had a few instances, but very few in general. I mean, usually it's a lot of positivity compared to negative things like that. But what I was gonna say is that I then went back to the staff who told me that I could use a camera to take photos, and I had shown them the camera and stuff. And they told me, yes, you can use the camera, there's no problem. Like, there is no problem. And they explained to me that maybe their colleague thought that I was using a selfie stick because it's long. And I said to them that I had explained to the colleague that it wasn't a selfie stick and that I wasn't taking video. And I removed the battery extension to show her that it was sort of like a smaller camera with a long battery. And yeah, that woman was a Karen. She was definitely, she'd already made her mind up before even seeing what was going on. Regardless of what I had in my hand, she would have told me to put it in the bag. It could have been a freaking, like, I don't know, like a money bag. She wasn't gonna step down. Let me just clean the lenses a minute. What's for dinner? I've actually had dinner. I've just shown the ramen place where I had dinner. And I wish I would have got a normal portion, you know? I wish I would have got a normal portion of ramen. I got a small one because in the past, it's just been too much, but yeah. When you're in Fukuoka, you need to go normal or large because I swear, the ramen here is so good. This is the second night in a row having ramen, so check out that sign. Has anybody ever seen a McDonald's sign? Hello.
How are you, man?
How are you? Where are you from?
Germany, and you?
From?
Germany.
Germany. We're live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
okay.
Germany. Also, I'm from Gibraltar.
Where?
Gibraltar.
Where's this?
Gibraltar is a British territory in the south of Spain.
Oh.
Do you know it? No.
No, we don't.
Spain.
Yeah.
Lamine Yamal.
Hmm?
Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal?
Footballer.
Ah,
You don't know.
because I'm not Spanish.
Spanish.
I'm British.
Ah.
I used to be part of Europe, now no longer part of Europe. So this is your, do you live here?
No.
Your first time in Japan?
Yes.
First time in Fukuoka?
Yes. I'm coming from Tokyo.
From Tokyo. And what do you think of Fukuoka?
First day here.
First day?
Yeah, but it's already good. I like
It's,
it.
you like it? It's nice,
Yeah.
isn't it? Have you had ramen?
Huh?
Have you had
No.
ramen?
No, we didn't.
This is the place for ramen.
Okay.
Like Fukuoka, I think, has the best ramen in Japan.
Oh, okay.
So, you should. If I give you my Instagram, I posted a story yesterday of a really good ramen place that I recommend you go. It's very delicious.
Yes. How's your Instagram?
My Instagram, you want to hold this?
Yes.
She's gonna run away with the camera. I'm just putting it in the...
Ja, fotograaf ik niet zeggen. Hello. Okay.
That's me.
Okay. Follow you.
Hey, and so this is the place.
Ah, okay.
Yesterday,
Oh.
it's near Hakata Station.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
It's very, 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 like one of the best meals I've had in my life.
Okay.
I've been to Japan 30 times, and I think that was the top 3 best meals in Japan. So
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
enjoy. What's your plan in Fukuoka? What are you gonna do in Fukuoka?
We're going to the beach. We want
To the beach?
Yes, the beach.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
Und dann Südkorea.
Seoul. And we want
Are you going to Seoul?
Yes.
Flying?
Flying. No,
Huh?
no. With the...
With a ferry?
Yeah.
Awesome. They're going on the ferry. Cool, cool, cool. Have fun. Take care.
Bye-bye.
What part of Germany are you from?
From Saarland. It's a very small state. Small
Next to
state.
French.
Yeah, I have lots of
France.
people here from Europe. Normally, so maybe they'll rewatch this and they'll be like, oh, I know those girls. I don't know. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Right, let me get back to the chat. I never trust my bag when I'm around foreigners. Let me just read some of the things here. I'm also sure that others have abused the situation in the past, so you're being punished for previous tourists being jerks. Probably, maybe. Definitely gonna have beers. I've had a few beers already. I'm not gonna lie. You never saw them, okay. I won't tell them. They might get offended. But what I was gonna say is that I know it's useless what I've done, and you know, Douglas, Diangle, you're gonna be like, you twat, what's the point of doing what you've done? I went to the information desk and I filled out a feedback form. So, look, I did it for me, just to sort of get it off my chest, because it was a bit of a crappy situation, and so I filled out a little bit of a feedback form. Whether they read it, whether they do anything with it, I have absolutely no idea, but hey. I've done it. I honestly think that one of the best ways for places to improve is by, you know, giving feedback. Whether or not they read it, I don't know. I don't think they will, but I don't know. It was quite a weird situation, because then afterwards the staff all started doing the really low bowing, apologizing sort of thing, which made me feel even more shitty. Like, I ended up feeling like I had done something wrong. It's like, seriously. Right, I'm gonna check the map. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm missing Orion beers. I am missing the Orion beers. Hence the T-shirt. That's right. I didn't just buy a shirt. I also bought T-shirts. It was a great trip. I had a great time in Okinawa. And I love the fact that I can have a T-shirt from Okinawa and wear it at home. And I'm pretty sure nobody would even know what Orion is or what the T-shirt is. Well, very few people anyway. But yeah, pretty cool. So Dying Bull, you're in Italy right now? Are you in Rome already? I can feel the epic aircon from all the stores. Hello. I forget that people get the ferry to Korea from here. Let me check. What the hell am I doing? I'm going around in circles. What the hell? Guys, it's telling me to go back the way that I came. That when I was. Hello.
Hello.
Where you?
Peace.
Peace, 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 peace.
Bye.
Bye. Peace, peace. You heard it first here. Peace, peace, everyone. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. I might put together a little vlog later, also from the hotel. This was supposed to be a half an hour walk. It's turning out to be like an hour and a half at this rate. Right, I think I'm gonna turn here. I doubt the ferries to Korea would accept the JR Pass, but there are ferries that do accept the JR Pass depending on whether they are JR ferries and where they go. I swear that my bag is just literally full of trash from the day. I have trash in my bag. Drug 11, like a 7-Eleven, but a drugstore. A drugstore 7-Eleven. Interesting. Anthony Moreno, thank you so much, dude. Arigato gozaimasu. Much appreciated. And yeah, I will head out later for a beer. I want to get to the. I've been out from. It's now. What's the time now? Okay, it's 8 p.m. and I left my room at just before 9 in the morning. So I've been on the go, and it was supposed to be an easy day. You know, when you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a nice easy day. I'm gonna go to one location, and I'm gonna have one nice little easy day. And 12 hours later, here we are, streaming and getting lost in Fukuoka. So I went to basically my plan today was just to go to one day trip for 2 or 3 hours and then to return. That was my plan. Watch your space, it will be in a video. And when I was in this day trip, I sort of became friendly with this family from Taiwan. They were so freaking nice. Taiwanese people are awesome, I swear. They were really nice, and they gave me a museum ticket, and that's where the shitty story happened, in the museum. But so I then decided to head to the area where the museum was, and there was a really nice temple, and it was really cool, and there was a nice shopping street, and it just ended up being a little bit more than I was hoping to do. But it was nice. My initial plan was to go ride the boats. Like there's supposed to be like a Venice style place, and I was gonna ride a boat trip for an hour, a slow boat, and through the canals, and then I was gonna return back to Fukuoka and take it easy. But you know, I was spontaneous and I just followed my gut, and I did, and here we are. What do I do for my day job to travel frequently? So I am actually a teacher, which means that I have quite a bit of vacation time. I get to travel as a result of all the free time that I have. In summer I have 7 weeks, nearly 8 weeks off, and then October I have some time off. December I have like 2 weeks off. February I have another week off. April I have like whatever extra, a certain amount of days off, and so on. So that's where I get my time to travel. And how do I fund my Japan trips? Well, if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be able to travel as often as I do to Japan. So thankfully, example from you guys, all go back into the channel either for gear or for traveling, helping me purchase airline tickets and hotels. It doesn't cover all the expenses, but it does make a huge difference. I think that if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be able to travel as often as I do in Japan. I'd only be able to travel maybe once, maybe twice a year max. And I do quite a lot of saving up from my own job. I put some money aside for the trip, for anything extra that I might need to pay for, you know. I'm quite good at saving up. I'm quite good at having a goal, especially when it comes to Japan. Just putting a little bit aside every single month, And obviously, more recently, I've had some sponsorship deals, YouTube sponsorship deals that pay a little bit of money, and that all goes into travel and YouTube. So I do see any super chats or anything that's YouTube money related as an investment back into the channel, if that makes any sense. I don't put it in a bank account to spend on lavish things, if that makes any sense. Maybe one day the channel will actually make a profit for me, but at the moment I'm not there yet. One moment. Get this, it's taking me back to the river area that I was at before. Eh? But when I was there before, it told me I was going the wrong way. So I've just walked a stupid amount for no reason. So yeah, I hope that sort of explains what I do for a job. And how I get to travel so often. Obviously, guys, if you have any Japan travel questions, you know, I can try to answer or help you or guide you or point you in the right direction anyway. Isn't this pretty much where I was before? What the heck? I'm gonna check the map. When it gets stuck like that, it's only because I'm checking the map. I don't want to do the walking all over again. For those of you who are wondering where I am, maybe you can look on the map. I am at Tenjin Mimami Station. And it's Nanakuma line up there. I think I finally got over my sunburn. I mean, it's still a little bit tender, but I expect to start peeling very soon. Usually I have a first peel, and I think that sun exposure deserves a good peeling. The best place to have a bad day is in Japan. Well, it depends how bad the day is, I guess. How's the connection, guys? How is it getting on? How is it going? I've eaten so well whilst I've been here in Fukuoka. Have I said that like a million times already? Ooh, there's a slight breeze. There's a slight breeze. The hotel that I'm staying in is actually, the bed was really comfortable. The air conditioning is pretty good. But guys, please, for the love of God, bring a eye mask with you to Japan. Because one thing that Japan doesn't do very well, anyway, from my experience, is light, blackout at hotels. There's this light sliver of light that comes into my room, which is enough to wake me up every single morning. In pretty much every single hotel that I've stayed in, regardless of whether it's a business hotel, a resort hotel, or a ryokan. A ryokan, let's go to say you're gonna get light from a ryokan. They don't usually have blackout curtains, but somebody left a comment recently on a YouTube comment, the packing video, and they're like, oh, like very sarcastically, they're like, oh, so we shouldn't be taking a toothbrush with us, but we should be taking an eye mask. Oh, what great advice, la 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 la. And I was like, dude, you obviously have not traveled to Japan or stayed in Japan ever. Hey CE Rouse, how are you doing? And we are back in the clay also. I am heading to my hotel. I'm not heading anywhere other than my hotel. I've been out all day, so. Pretty sure I hear some Koreans. Quite a lot of Koreans here in Fukuoka. What I was gonna say is that I've been using Uber here in Japan. The last few years, Uber has started working in Japan, and it's quite handy, to be honest. Before you even ride, and you can see the taxi come to you, you know, the same as any Uber basically. Maybe without, it doesn't have as much of hey, this is for you back in the clay. Nope, that's not where I'm staying. What the hell? I'm back where I was before. Are you freaking kidding me? How? How? What do you mean no Uber? Hey! Lord, how are you doing? How are you doing? I got to this point earlier on, and then my map told me I was going the wrong way, so I don't know what the hell was going on. I swear that if I don't check on the map now and I'm not close enough, I will be getting an Uber to my hotel. Yeah, the Uber cost me like 800 yen last night. It wasn't too bad. It was either that or a 20-minute walk. And I was tired. Oh, you're sick. I hope you're feeling better, dude. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Have yourself some ramen. Feel like you're in Japan, and also that will help you feel better. Queues, glorious queues. Japan is full of queues. I was here before, for goodness sake. Let me check the map. It's gonna go weird for a second. Heading the right way before. I was heading the right way before. So what on earth happened? I've definitely walked off the Hakata ramen that I had. I guess we're gonna have to go for the dodgy part of town again. Caroline, thank you so much. But if I get an Uber, then I'll have to end the stream. Oh boy, Caroline actually recommended the ramen place that I went to for dinner, and you should have told me to get a bigger size ramen because I wanted more. That's what I'm gonna say. I think that the one that I went to yesterday. No, I know that the one that I went to yesterday was my life-changing moment. Maybe because I usually go for the Hakata style ramen, you know, tonkotsu style ramen when I can. Anyway, it was very delicious. I loved the crispy fried pieces of pork in the ramen. It was delicious, and there was an option for me to add extra, which I didn't do, and now I wish I would have. You didn't tell me to get the extra crispy beef. Extra crispy pork. But like I was saying, I wanted more. And I think that's a good sign. It's left me wanting more. Fukuoka is definitely one of the best places for ramen. So let's see, do we have to cross here? Let's check the map. Guys, just be aware that it's maybe gonna go weird. So I seem to be going in the right direction. Yeah, but Uber's very handy, very, very handy. But I just find that I don't really need to use an Uber unless it's like very late at night or I've had a full-on day. That's when I start thinking about getting an Uber. In fact, it's been 3 weeks and a little bit, and I've only used 2 Ubers, maybe 3 Ubers in total. And one of them was with my friends. When we were in Universal Studios, we got an Uber to the hotel. I'm heading to Hakata, near Hakata station. I'm heading away from Fukuoka station. That's right. Fukuoka station is behind me. Oh yeah, because back in the clay, you're the Kyushu man. Kyushu's pretty cool, huh? And Fukuoka is up there with one of my favorite cities. It's a very vibrant city. I like it. Right, let me check the map. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is where I was yesterday. Yesterday I was in the well, I could feel that I was in the red light district, but I was more like inside, not on the main road. Ooh, check it out. I like the logo. Check it out. Exciting adult club lips. Now who's gonna send me a super chat for that? I'm joking. Do not send me a super chat for that, for goodness sake. Everybody keeps on telling me that I should go to Ichiban whilst I'm here. Ramen. I don't know, man. I've had it a few times in all sorts of places. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not going in the opposite way, dude. Lip super chat incoming. No. Okay, I'll show you some lips, but they ain't gonna be. They're gonna be my lips talking to you. Well, I'm gonna follow my maps, and if I get to my destination and I'm in completely the wrong place, then I will use some of that super chat money from Caroline to get to my hotel. But now I'm determined. Ron McGray, once again, thanks so much. You're gonna all have to come over to my OnlyFans page. Joking. I keep on keeping an eye. I need to turn right at some point to get to the general area. Oh, the short-end guy on the left. I'll have to check it out another time. To be honest, Clay, I've been out since like 8:45 in the morning, and it's already nearly 8:45. It's 8:20. Although it's been a relatively easy day, I didn't want to like walk too much, but I am. I know exactly where I am. This is where I walked yesterday. Remember in the stream? Basically, that's where I walked yesterday. And you're right, yeah, there's a short-end guy, which I walked past yesterday. So I am walking in the right direction. I'm probably 15 minutes away from my hotel, I'd guess, from now that I know where I am. I've got my bearings. Hey Claire, I'm going to send you a message later. Maybe you can give me some recommendations for tomorrow. Not in Fukuoka. There's a Dormy Inn ahead. I do like Dormy Inn, I'm not going to lie. Dormy Inn is quite a nice one. Nice hotel. This leg of my trip, in Fukuoka, I'm not staying anywhere with an onsen, but I'll have plenty of onsens coming up, so. Okay, I'm just about to check I'm going to cross the road on the right, and then I'm going to check where I am on the map. Nice. I think I remember that from last time. Oh, there's green light, green light. Do I have the energy to walk with the green light? Do I have the energy? Green light, green light, green light. Do not flash on me. Damn it. Let's do a little hack. Well, let's check the map, everyone. One moment, it's gonna freeze. Hold on. I've noticed in Fukuoka a lot more people jaywalking. Best Western is pretty good also. I do like Appa, especially the new Appas. Dormy is very nice. Best Western is pretty good. You should be sleeping, dude. What are you doing? Getting excited for Kyushu, right? I know how much you love Kyushu, dude. This is the time.
It's 2024.
I guess this is the time when people are online. I should be streaming it around this time, when I can. I had an early dinner. Oh, it's humid now. Sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. I can't wait to get to the aircon. I will be turning right soon. After the first week in Japan, my feet were full of blisters, but now my feet are perfect. They have acclimatized to walking so much. I'm doing probably about 30k steps a day, mostly near there, around average. One 1:25 p.m. in Germany, middle of the day, and I will still be at work normally. Can't wait for the humidity to lose this weight I gained. You've been practicing your walking, that's important. When do you arrive? When do you arrive? When do you arrive? In Tokyo first? '17th of August, and I leave on the 21st. So maybe there's something to be done. But I do have plans on those days though, so it would have to be the 18th, 17th, 18th, 19th and 20th. It's gonna be hard, but hey, we'll see. Right, let me just check. Ueno, nice. And then turn right. I'm not staying in Ueno. The last leg on my trip, I think I'm Shinjuku. I can't remember 100%. I know that my next leg in Tokyo, I have 2 legs in Tokyo left. And my first leg in Tokyo, I will be staying in Roppongi. And then the last leg, I believe I'll be in Shinjuku. I'm trying to diversify a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Road Gray, that's exactly why. I'm exactly the same way. The last 2 days, it's just about packing, shopping, and doing anything last minute that I need to do, that I haven't had the chance to do. So I try to keep that relatively, for me. First time in Ueno. Where are you staying in Ueno, by the way? What hotel? Or what brand or whatever? You should contact Daniel and Yuka, because they have They've been working on a rental place. For longer term rentals, you know, for people who want to stay like for 2 or 3 weeks or more. Ah, nice one. I stay in the Ekimae. Upper Hotel Ekimae is usually the one that I stay in. There's 3 upper hotels there. The one that is next to the... Let me just check the map before I keep on walking. Next right. I stay in the Ueno Ekimae upper hotel usually. It's a few minutes walk from the station, but it's got access to some of the Ginza line, the Hibiya line, I believe, basically underneath it. And there's the park upper hotel, the one that looks at the park, and then there's another one, Ekikita. So there's 3. You can see the 3 of them from each other. It's kind of funny. In fact, the one that I stay in, there's one opposite the one that I stay in, which is kind of crazy. All right. Okay, let me know. Hey. Wait a minute. Let me check the map. Across here. Oh my god, that sounds very scary. If an alarm just goes off randomly, dude. Woo. I'm near. It's later than what I expected. Out go my plans of having a chill night. I think it's basically like have a shower and go to bed. Okay, let me check the map. Hey Japan, I gave up on the vertical streaming. Is my hotel by a convenience store? Probably. I think that all hotels are by convenience stores, or better said, I think convenience stores are by everything. There are so many convenience stores. So Japan, what did you think of my little camera that I was showing you before? The quality is pretty darn good, and it's very, very ridiculously stable without a gimbal. It's crazy what it does. I don't know, man. I swear, I'm very impressed. I would go as far as saying that I'm more impressed with the Go Free S than with the Pocket. So that says a lot. Let's see. Yeah, it's freezing only with them checking the maps, by the way. There we go. So if it freezes, it's because I'm changing applications for a moment just to check the map. We'll have to meet up. You're gonna have to come and visit me in Gibraltar, and we're gonna have to put everything to the test, like side by side, everything that we have. I guess it has its uses. It's I don't know how good it's gonna be for shooting at night. For example, I'm guessing the Pocket will be much better for night streaming, but during the day, oh my god, that freaking or night footage, that Go Free is like, whoa, crazy. It's gonna freeze again, guys. Hold on a second. I'm gonna just check that map. And we're back. Yeah, man, you need to come over, dude. Come over. September is a great month. It's still really nice weather. Even the beginning of October is really nice, usually. You can book your flights quite cheaply. You can even fly from Manchester directly. So we drive on the right hand side of the road, unlike Japan and unlike the UK, because we're connected to mainland Europe. That's a reason. But I know, I was reading that we used to drive on the left until like the late 20s, and I mean 1920. I believe that I got to turn left here. I'm going to check the map. Okay, guys, 9 minutes. 9 minutes to go till I get to my hotel. Yeah. There's all sorts of news. I'm completely switched off from the news back home. Yeah, we'll see what the hell happens, but yeah, as for driving on the left hand side of the road, Anthony, that was not the issue for me at all. Surprisingly, shockingly, literally it became instantly natural. Like within 5 minutes I was completely accustomed to driving on the left hand side and keeping to the left hand side and turning to the left and that kind of thing. I think that the thing that I mentioned before was the thing that sort of the mistake, but the thing that I found hardest was definitely the not the turn signals, but the sometimes I would accidentally press the wipers instead of the turn signals. And also it took me a good 20 minutes of driving. Let me cross here. It took me 20 minutes of driving to become accustomed to automatic, because I drive shift stick, and automatic is really easy once you get the hang of it, it's easier than stick driving, obviously. But you do need to get the hang of it, though. That it's so simple that you feel like you're overcompensating because it's so easy to drive, if that makes any sense. It's like driving a golf cart or a go-kart, you know, from the fair. But it was incredibly easy. Some of the road signs took a little bit of time for me to get used to. Especially they have this like traffic light that it's red, but then an arrow appears and points in a certain direction, green, for a split second. And I'm talking about like 3 seconds. And that means that you can turn in that direction if it's green and if it's safe during that specific amount of time. And then also the other thing that I found kind of interesting is that you see the traffic lights. So I can show you. So the traffic light there says red, right? But you need to stop all the way over here, and that is not normal in Europe. Or anyway, the traffic lights would be basically at the stop sign. You would see the traffic lights at the stop sign. But once I got used to it, it was super straightforward. There's still a few things that I didn't quite get. I just not a big problem, but there were a few times where the stop sign, the traffic light was red at a crossroad, at a pedestrian crossroad. It was red, but sometimes locals would cross the pedestrian crossing even though the traffic light was red. So that, I don't know, I just stopped, you know, because hey. The other thing is that when I was following the speed limit, which obviously you have to follow the speed limit, I was going like at 40 or 50, but all the locals were zooming past me. Right, let me read your comments and let me check the map first. Yeah, you need an international permit, but you need to be aware, as Japan Ichiban is mentioning about the international permit, you need to get the international permit before you leave for Japan. You won't be able to get your international permit from Japan, first of all. And the second thing that you need to be aware of is that Japan has different agreements with different countries, and there are different conventions. I don't know the conventions, but different agreements. Like I was driving under the Geneva 19 whatever convention agreement, because that's the one that covers the UK. But maybe if you come from another country, then it will be a different convention or a different agreement. But you can sort that out quite easily from your country. They didn't even ask to see my driver's license, so I just gave them the international permit and my passport. I offered them my driver's license, and they said no, there's no need. So interesting. Yes. You need to keep to the speed limits, guys. Even though other people are zooming past, you need to, because you're a gaijin. It's completely different for you. It was frustrating because there were times when it felt like I should be going a little bit late, a little bit faster, but I couldn't. I told my friend after driving in Japan, you know, I told my friend I feel like I've unlocked level 2 of Japan now that I'm driving in Japan. I feel like I've unlocked level 2. And my friend said, dude, I think you're way past level 2 by now. Which was kind of funny, right? I guess I am past level 2. What level would driving be in Japan? I don't know. But I definitely feel like it's stage unlocked or level unlocked, you know? It's pretty cool. November, it depends where you're gonna be driving, but when I was there in November, it was relatively nice during the day. Like you needed like a light bit warmer, you know. And also depends on what you're used to at home. Are you used to, like, do you cycle? Do you use a motorcycle at home in the winter? What is it like in the winter where you live? That's my hotel there, Toyo Hotel, not Toyoku Hotel, but the Toyo Hotel. Let me show you. I hadn't noticed how steamed up the lenses are. Let me just give it a quick clean. Hey Daniel and Yuka, how's it going? I'm here in Fukuoka. I've been streaming, like I'm aimlessly streaming because I got lost. I walked back and forth in the same direction twice. What should have... Oh, look at that. It's a takoyaki from a van. It's a van takoyaki. Very cool. So what should have been a 35-minute walk has become like a 2-hour walk or something. But hey, it's all part of the fun. I've definitely walked off the amazing ramen that I've been having. I survived driving. But unfortunately, everyone, I'm gonna have to end my stream because I am pretty much at my hotel. I just need to cross the road, face the camera at me, and yeah, any questions, any last minute questions, anything that you need to say? As always, I want you to be positive. Be a happy gaijin. I really wish I had that Insta360 Flow Pro or whatever it's called, so that it could track me and it could connect by magnet. But hey, I'm not gonna spend any more money on tech right now. Thanks Nathan and all, no problem. Thanks to you, Rose. Thank you so much, Lord McRae. Thank you, JGI, for being the mod today. Back in the clay, nice to have you here. Daniel and Yuka, very last minute, but hey, always nice to have you. Let me just turn the camera just one more time as we wait for the lights to go green. I can't wait to get to my aircon. How many steps have I walked today? How many steps? Oh, that's not that many. I thought I would have walked more. $17,796 steps. On that note, stay positive, be a happy gaijin. Peace. Bye.